What we were seeking with a system like this was the opportunity for our players to spend more time on football away from the building. At West Point, we're probably in a very unique situation in terms of the extra time that our guys can put in on their own, the limitations of that extra time. Other places where I've worked, you'd see players throughout the day. They'd come in and they'd watch film, they'd go into their meeting rooms, watch film on their own, ask the coaches, hey, what cut-ups can I look at? They were always really close with the guys in the video departments so they could get the video that they wanted, but they were doing it in-house. And at West Point, because of the academic regimen, the military requirements, the nature of who we are as an institution, it's a challenge to get those guys up there at any other time other than those hours that we dedicate for practice and meetings. And our players are very conscientious and they have great desire to win and to succeed. They're high achieving people. And when you have people like that, they want to put extra time into their craft. And our guys do too. So investing in certainly in Just Play, but a system like this that would allow those guys to do that was well worth it for us. And our guys are worried when they don't feel like they're putting enough time in, enough work in. They always want to do more. It's just the way they're wired. West Point men and women, they come to school there because they've been high achievers and they want to maximize who they can be. And our guys are the same. So this allows them to do that. And those times, whether it's in the mornings, their off periods, in the evenings, that they can dive into the playbook and watch film, and whether it's opponent or self-scout. And it's been a really valuable tool for us. The limitations on how much time we can physically spend with our players and require our players to be involved in football, it still remains. There are rules around that, but we know our players want to do more. We know that they want more information. They're asking our coaches, they're coming to our coaches to get information, to ask extra questions after practice, to come in before practice and get clarification on things. This system allows us to push that out there and put it in a bank, and they know where to go. If they've got a question on something, they can go get the answer. If there's particular plays that they want feedback on, the coaches can send that to those guys. They don't have to physically sit there and look at it. They can look at it on their own. When they have time, they don't have the pressure of, I've got to set aside studies to get up there for 10 minutes to ask my coach these questions. They can do it on their time and when it's convenient for them and fits their schedule. And it just takes the whole angst out of how am I going to balance being the best I can be in the classroom, being the best I can be professionally as a cadet, and the best I can be as a football player. So I'm always looking for ways to maximize our potential. Each guy on the team. And physically, everybody's got limitations. There's just a ceiling. Everybody's got a ceiling from an athletic standpoint, their physical abilities, how far they can go. They can work hard and get stronger and more powerful, but there's just a point where they can reach as good as they can be physically. But I don't think there's any limitation to how well prepared they can be mentally. And so this allows us to position our players, give them more information, give them more opportunities to improve mentally and in the preparation piece that we can't do physically in our meetings. There's a limitation to our meetings. There's the start of the meeting, there's the end of the meeting, and then practice starts. We've got that time. And what we can't accomplish in that 45-minute meeting or that 1-hour meeting or whatever it is, we can push this out and allow our players to be able to maximize their potential from a mental standpoint, from the preparation standpoint. And we're doing it in a way that we've never been able to do it before with this system.